Well, hey, welcome to Throttle Power. This is kind of a special video. I want to share with you a couple things that some viewers have sent me. I really appreciate it. I got to share it with you. I think you'll like it. I think you'll dig it. And also I want to share with you something that I purchased from a lady that's here local in Louisville. She does a lot of light signs and bourbon barrel lids. If you remember, I showed her booth at the World of Wheels car show last year and this year. Here's a little quick snippet of her booth. The acrylic light up signs. I got one of these signs, guys. I love it. This is who I got it from. I'm thinking about getting a bourbon barrel lid also for my channel. But if you want to get your card, she can do anything. You get her the picture and she'll engrave it. Well, last year I ordered a light sign, and this year I ordered a real bourbon barrel lid that she made for me. It's really cool. I got to show it to you, and the prices are really fair too. So I'll give you all the information in case you were interested in a light sign for your channel, for your logo, or for any design at all. She does anything on these light signs. It's really neat. Any ball team, any car, you get her the picture, she'll make it. But she stays busy doing a lot of them light signs. And I did the light sign, as you saw on my channel, which was pretty cool, and it was very inexpensive. And she makes all different sizes. And then my bourbon barrel lid, that was pretty inexpensive. And the reason I say that is because if you try to purchase a real bourbon barrel lid, it's just a few dollars less than what I purchased for what she made for me, because they're very hard to get, especially bourbon barrels. I tried purchasing a bourbon barrel for a couple years and couldn't even get one. You're on the waiting list, believe it or not, for years because there's so many people that want them. It's unbelievable. I didn't think it was going to be that way, but it is. So when I found out I could get a real bourbon barrel lid etched with what I want on it, I jumped on the chance, especially at the price. But let me get the camera turned around. I'll show you what all I got. I think you'll find it's pretty cool. And let me know what you think. Here is the bourbon barrel lid. This thing is huge. It's the size of a bourbon barrel. It's heavy. It's a real bourbon barrel lid. It's very nice. Very nice, guys. I'll show you the back of it. This is an actual real bourbon barrel lid. But get a hold of them if you want to get something made. Again, that's their contact information, and you can't go wrong. I bought these. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I'm not sponsored by MCV or anything. I'm showing you something that I honestly believe in, and I wanted to pass it on to you guys. So check these out. I think you'll be happy with the signs, a light up sign or a bourbon barrel lid. And if you don't want to spend the money on a bourbon barrel lid, you can actually get a board that's round for less money. That's just a regular piece of wood. But being here in the bourbon country, had to go with a real bourbon barrel lid. And actually for not much more money either. This box actually came from Marcus. Get out of the light here. Marcus over at Hot Rods Model Shop. Marcus, I've dug Marcus's channel since he's come out with it. There's what he said. Appreciate you, Marcus. The reason I dig Marcus's channel, he is just 100% genuine and laid back. Just a good old boy. That's why I like his channel. Just something drew me in because of that. Just as simple as that. But I've been watching Marcus since he started, and I dig his channel. So check out his channel if you want to see some cool model stuff, and especially someone that's genuine and laid back. But this is what Marcus sent me. And before I get into this, I'm going to remind you about something that I showed a while back. It was this bag of the dart that I had got at one of the swap meets that I went to about a month ago. And I gave $35 for it, for this Johan. And it's in absolute pristine, perfect condition. And I was talking to some people and saying, hey, I'm thinking about maybe just clear coating it or something. And kind of the popular vote was just to really just kind of buff it out really nice. The heck with clear coating. And they're right, because if you clear coat this, I could take a chance on paint runs or something. When I can sit there and work on polishing it, you see how nice that is? Shoot, it's almost polished right now. That is beautiful. But I can work on the sides. But I didn't care that this was in a box because I wanted to build one, but I wanted to build one rusted up. Kind of like I did on my USAT group build on those 2 darts. But I just couldn't rust that one up. So Marcus sends me this. Talk about a blessing in disguise. It was just unreal. I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to show you something. You're going to look at it and you think, oh my gosh, it is a piece of junk. Marcus did say it's nothing nice. It is nothing nice. In fact, he said, throw the car away if you want. Dude, I sent you a box because you don't have a box. And that's what we're dealing with. Look what someone's done to the rear pillars. That thing's all molded on. The glass may be salvaged, I don't know. But you know what? It's all there. It is all there. The grill's there. What is that? Something. Tail lights are there. Bumpers are there. Grill's there. Hood's there. Everything's there. And this is why I say this is a blessing in disguise from Marcus, is this gives me a chance to build one that's nice and build my rusted one. I won't feel bad or guilty rusting this one up. There's going to be some work to do on those rear pillars. That's something else, isn't it? I mean, if cars could talk, I mean, we all did this stuff when we were kids. I can see now, back 40 years ago, someone messing with this, some little kid. But you know what? That's what modeling's all about, having fun. Got something else cool for you that I just thought was the neatest thing in the world. Mark sent me this. That is a picture of him back in 1964 with Ed Roth and Tony Nancy. Is that neat or what? He sent me this. Mark doesn't have a channel. He just says, hey man, I dig your channel. Wrote me a nice note about it. And I thought you'd dig on this picture because he saw when I was talking about I want to show my Ed Roth artwork, which I need to do yet. Mark, I dig this picture. That is so, so cool, man. I love that. Love it. He says how old he is. He's like us, man. He's up there. We ain't going to go there, though, are we, Mark? But thank you so much, Mark. That is so cool. Thank you for sharing these memories with me. Man, that's what it's all about, are these cool memories. That is so cool. That is so cool. I'll read you the last paragraph. It says, thought you may enjoy a picture of me at age 13 with Ed Roth and Tony Nancy at the Revell 1964 Awards banquet. That is so cool. That is so cool. And he said that was a big deal for a 13-year-old. Yeah, you're right, Mark. It's a big deal now, man, to have that, to cherish that memory, to have that. That is so cool. I turned the shop lights down a little bit. Wanted to show you that if you get one of these lights, it comes with a remote and, of course, the plug-in. And you can put it to any color you want. That's what it looks like. Shut another light off. It's cool as heck. I got it just to go to all different colors. I like it. I think it's a neat sign. And again, you can get huge signs too. This is the smaller one. Well, what do you think? Was the bourbon barrel lid pretty cool and the light sign? Again, if you guys are interested, here's her information. Contact her. She'll get you all the pricing, tell you all about it. Thank you, Marcus, for that kit. Again, I'm going to do something with it, and it's not going to be a pretty one. Obviously, it's not a pretty car to start with, but it's exactly what the doctor ordered, to make a rusted out one along with the pretty one. And Mark, thank you for that photograph. I love that photograph, man. That is so cool, man. I love them old times like that. And what great memories you got there with old Ed Roth. That is so cool. But Oh, and something else, again, to give back to you guys. This is going really good. I got a whole bunch of stickers in. Jump on it while you can. Send a self-addressed stamped envelope to that address, and I will get you a bunch of stickers in an envelope sent out. I've got a ton of envelopes heading out in the mail now. So if you've sent one and you're waiting, they're on their way. I've got a ton of them to drop off tomorrow. But again, I want to get back to you guys. Thank you guys, and we will see you on the next video on Throttle Power.